Hello, beautiful people. Today is a great day. Do you want to know why? Because you're about to spend 5 minutes using word and wisdom to discover, develop, and deploy your unique greatness so that you can change the world. So lean in. This is the Daily Devo. Hello, beautiful people, and welcome back to the Daily Devo. I'm your host, Losco, and today's going to be a wonderful day as we continue to look at this parable of the Good Samaritan to discover something unique about our purpose and calling. I think one of the saddest things that can happen is that we can go throughout our entire lives and then look back on it, wondering if we spent it correctly. We all have something that we're created to do. We all have something that we are uniquely wired for. And I think that in this day and age, it's time for us. It's time for those of us who want to see the world become a better place to step into that uniqueness so that we can truly change the world. So that's what we're going to do this week. Now, we're talking about how we see us. Where do we identify? And we're looking at this in the pages of this parable of the Good Samaritan. Now, yesterday we talked about the concept of selective seeing, which this is what the priest engaged in when the priest walked by the person who was robbed and on the side of the road and left them there half dead. Selective seeing, choosing not to see, choosing not to address that which you are otherwise equipped, resourced, or responsible for addressing. This happens on so many levels. This happens within governmental agencies. This happens within religious structures. This happens within educational structures. People who are positioned, people who have power, people who have the ability to address certain things, but choose not to see it. Selective seeing. But today I want to talk about something else, because it's one thing not to see something. It's another thing not to be moved by it. Now, this second person that walks by this person who's been robbed on the road is not the priest, but the Levite. So yesterday we read verse 31, where the priest. Today I want to read verse 32. Verse 32 of Luke chapter 10 says this: "So too a Levite, when he came to the place and saw him, passed by on the other side." Now, initially when you read this, you'll say, well, the Levite did exactly what the priest did. So why didn't the Levite engage in selective seeing as well? Well, this is what I want you to understand about the hierarchy of the temple, the hierarchy of the religious culture of the time. Within this system, within this structure, you had the priest, and then under the priests, you had the Levites. So the Levite is engaging in that which the priest has already engaged in. So the priest is leading. The Levite is following that lead. So when the Levite comes to the same place that the priest had come to and did the exact same thing that the priest had done, it didn't mean that the Levite didn't see it. It meant that the Levite did. It meant that the Levite did what he's seen done before him. What are you choosing not to address? Remember, this is about how we see us. What are we choosing not to address because the people who might be over us or who have gone before us haven't addressed yet? Well, I don't want to make them look bad, so I just won't address it. I don't want to make it seem like I'm not honoring that which went before me, so I'm just not going to change anything. I don't want to make it look like, come on. So this question that I want you all to think about today is on the issue of undercover conviction. Yesterday was selective seeing. Today I want to ask you, what do you see? But you haven't addressed yet. It's an undercover conviction. You care about it, but you don't let anyone else know that you care about it. You would otherwise do something about it, but I don't want to be that first person to do something. I want to make somebody else look bad. Come on, y'all. What's that thing that you feel on the inside that you really want to go after? And if we can answer this question, this helps us get closer to that unique agitation that's on the inside of us that we have been called to address. So family, once again, this has been another episode of the Daily Devo. I want you all to think about and pray about that question. And tomorrow we are going to come back with another perspective on this parable. And as we answer these questions and find ourselves in the text, we are going to unlock something unique about our calling and our purpose. Remember, before tomorrow hits, please share the Daily Devo with someone, and I will see you guys again tomorrow. Have a good day.